I believe it was somewhere in 2002, I think, maybe 2003, early 2003. I remember seeing this. It was on Ain't It Cool News, and I saw this article saying that Dawn of the Dead was being remade, and I just fucking got livid. I just couldn't believe that one of the greatest films of all time was going to be remade. And I don't know. I just thought it was just the worst idea, and nothing good was ever going to come out of it. Fast forward to March 2004. The Dawn of Dead remake was released. And when I saw it, I had entered the theater with a healthy degree of cautious optimism. This film, involving two names which I never heard before, written by James Gunn and directed by Zack Snyder. When I came out of the theater, I was blown away by how great it was, by how dark it was, and by how just fucked up it was. The first, and so far only remake, and hopefully stays that way, of George Romero's classic surpassed all my expectations, which to be honest were pretty low going into this film. But the unique direction of the film really impressed me. I'm not the biggest fan of like overly stylish stuff. But Zack Snyder, like the vision that he had, crafted for this movie, it was really distinct and daring and just, in your face, but not in a obnoxious way. The screenplay by James Gunn, with rewrites by Michael Tolkien and Scott Frank, is a supremely straightforward, tense, well written script with some really good, memorable moments of dialogue. The acting amongst the cast is strong across the board, with memorable performances by Ving Rhames, Sarah Polley, Mekhi Phifer, Jake Weber, Michael Kelly, and others. The makeup and effects is top notch. Zack Snyder has a great ear for music. The soundtrack in this film is fantastic. The music score by Tyler Bates is phenomenally foreboding and propulsive. And the riveting roller coaster climax of this film ranks up there with some of the best conclusions in George Romero's Dead saga. More than 2 decades since its release, Dawn of Dead 2004 to me is the best remake of any genre of any film during that duration of time. I also think that Zack Snyder's first feature is still far and away his best feature, and I am a fan of some of Zack Snyder's post Dawn of the Dead stuff. Dawn of the Dead the remake may lack the satiric, social allegory fangs of the original, but even without those sharp incisors, this film still possesses more than a strong enough bite, and is easily one of the best films of the 2000s.